breaking down the results of the 2024 local government election. This is a cover story highlights local government election watch. Let's get after it. But before we do, I invite you to subscribe, like, share, and comment on the content. Analyzing the recent local government elections in Jamaica, it's evident that both major parties, the Jamaica Labour Party (JLP) and the People's National Party (PNP), have drawn significant insights about their standing within the electorate. Despite the narrative around the JLP securing control of St. Thomas, Portland, St. Anne, Trelawney, St. James, St. Elizabeth, Clarendon, and a tie in Kingston and St. Andrew, against the PNP winning St. Mary, Hanover, Westmoreland, Manchester, and a tie in Kingston and St. Andrew, a closer examination of the data from the Electoral Office of Jamaica (EOJ) paints a more nuanced picture. Firstly, it is crucial to acknowledge the significance of party leader Mark Golding's island-wide campaigning efforts for the PNP. The results indicate that Golding's outreach resonated positively with the party base and possibly extended beyond, contributing to the PNP's success in the election. The EOJ figures reveal that while the JLP may have secured control of 7 municipal corporations, the PNP's control of the Portmore Municipal Council and the prize Kingston and St. Andrew Municipal Corporation, because of winning the popular vote, highlights their competitive edge. Moreover, the fact that the PNP won the majority of the popular votes island-wide is a significant indicator of their broader support base and overall performance. Digging deeper into the numbers, the PNP captured over 300,000 votes compared to the Jamaica Labour Party's 285,000. This underscores their stronger appeal to voters. Additionally, winning 115 municipal divisions as opposed to the JLP's 113 further solidifies the PNP's position as the preferred choice in this election. Ultimately, while both parties are engaging in debates over who emerged victorious, the official EOJ figures provide a clear verdict. The PNP outperformed the JLP in this local government election. Listening to the EOJ's Director of Election, Gospel Brown, offers clarity on the delay in final count, addressing public misconceptions.
The public need to understand it goes through two processes. On election night, you get what is known as the prayer count. The prayer count is what happens after the close of polling at the individual polling station, where the presiding officer, along with the indoor agents, count the ballots and then tally the votes and then pack everything in a ballot box and transport that to the returning officer. And then what the returning officer does at the night of election, they then take all the number, transcribe the number that is on the ballot box, and they end up with what is known as the preliminary count. That was done, and the result was announced on Monday night, as it relates to the preliminary count. Then we embarked on another phase, and this is dictated by the law. The law requires us to do a final count. The final count entails, and I think the public need to understand that what happens in the final count, and it has never taken place, and there's a narrative going around that it is slow. The final count has never been completed in Jamaica in 24 hours. So the process entails that the returning officer, in the presence of the agents at the counting center on the second day, which was Tuesday, and at times the agent representative is a battery of lawyers. What they do, the returning officer opens the ballot box, then examine every document, most of the document in the ballot box, including the poll books, another thing, the unused ballots, etc., etc. And then they begin, in most cases, the count of the ballot. What it means is that they examine every single ballot that is put in the ballot box. And at times, the time that it takes to count a ballot in that situation, sometimes it takes longer than the norm because everybody is looking to see whether it is properly marked, if there's an issue. And therefore, sometimes it takes time. And therefore, that process has to be completed. We cannot circumvent that process in order to speed up the count. And therefore, it takes some time. And that's what we're going through. What happened in Clarendon is that in a particular box, one of the candidates was given the wrong was given the wrong number of votes, and therefore it flips around. So the person who got the highest number in that particular box, the correct thing was that he should have gotten the lower figure, and that changes the mix. Then we need to remember again, when you go to a final count, you examine every ballot, so the numbers will change and they will fluctuate from time to time within the thing. There's nothing that says, again, as a country, you need to understand, it's a prior count that takes place on the Monday, the night of election. And in doing your final checks, or the final check, the numbers can change. The key thing that the numbers change based on what is legitimate ballots. And therefore, that's what happened when you had that fluctuation in Hanover. But we're declaring a number of electoral division that each political party would have won in an election. In terms of who take control of the municipality, the law is clear. If you read the 8th of Europa, it clearly outlines what happened whenever there's a tie. Whenever there's a tie, the party with the popular vote will automatically take charge of the mirror seat in that electoral division. We work hard here. I think people need to understand the process. I think some of the comments, if you look at the comments, I think some members of people don't understand the process, and therefore they're able to pass certain comments. But certainly we ensure and we do whatever we do as dictated by the law. And we'll never resile from that. We're not going to do anything that is not dictated to us by the law.
The outcome of the local government election not only reflects the effectiveness of Golding's leadership and the party's campaign strategy, but also serves as a gauge for future political maneuvers. Given the likelihood that the general election could be called early next year, Golding has to engage more of his base support, the youths, and the uncommitted voting bloc. The JLP in the 2020 general election was able to pull out some 408,376 voters, while the PNP could only manage 305,950 voters, just about the same amount they were able to pull out on Monday. The PNP clearly has work to do, and they better start right now. This is the culmination of Cover Story Highlights Local Government Election Watch. Tune in again next time for another edition of Cover Story Highlights. In the meantime, please subscribe, like, share, and add your comments below.